Hi, my name is Lance Benedict, and I'm the VP of Client Engagement for BCS. Today I'm going to tell you about an interaction that I just had, a great lunch that I just had with a customer and a potential customer. So one of the greatest things about managed services is getting out there and telling people what you do and why you're different. And the best way that we found is with a referral from an existing customer. So what we did on this occasion is we lined up a lunch with an existing customer and this potential customer. The intent was to talk about the service, and each organization was a little bit different but somewhat similar, and kind of talk through it and how BCS helps them to be successful. So we sat down, got the introductions out of the way, and just kind of went through how everything started and how everything resulted into what we were providing today. One customer, the existing customer, was looking for someone to help manage their voice environment. So manage the phones. And the reason they're looking for it is they have a small team. They're responsible for all the technology, servers, routers, firewalls, every site that they have, and they're responsible for it all 24/7, 365. The phone system was enough of a kind of a pain in their side to where they're doing lots more changes and modifications on it, so a lot more care and feeding. None of the engineers, the network engineers, really found excitement in working in the phone system. So it was just this thing that kind of lived on the side that they didn't really want to take care of. So it was a great opportunity for us to come in there and say, okay, we are responsible for the phone system. The cool thing about it is the customer that we brought, or the potential customer we brought in to have that conversation, thought managed services was just one thing, and as we got to develop and talk through that conversation, finding out that it could be multiple different things. And that's exactly what managed service is. It could be multiple different things depending on what your needs are. So out of that conversation and hearing our customer talk about the success that we were able to work on together, of taking on the phone system, keeping it up to date, managing all the move ahead changes, providing a great service, and above that, they started doing product sales and other hardware sales through us and making things simpler and easier. The potential customer heard this information and tried to figure out exactly how does that apply to their environment. So for them, it was, wow, they have a phone system too, and they kind of have similar pain points. So yeah, maybe this is a good opportunity to work with BCS as a managed services to work on the phone system. Another pain point that they thought of and asked during the conversation is, what about computers? And absolutely, that's something that BCS provides. We manage computers, be that the imaging of them, setting up of computers, patching the devices themselves, helping out with password policies, malware threats and protection, antivirus, everything that there is around a computer, we help provide, and we provide that as a managed service. So, moral story is really, managed services means a lot of different things. Through this lunch, I learned a lot, and that was what works for one customer may not work directly for another customer, and that's fine. It's really just trying to understand how do we make and how do we work with the customers to make them the hero in those cases. So one of the things that we really appreciate is how we've made one customer appear to be the hero by taking on some of the stuff that his team didn't have the bandwidth or time or expertise in, and how we have that opportunity to do the same thing for another customer. So